Welcome to my channel. This is my first ever bump date for this pregnancy and I'm so excited. I have a lot to update you guys on. I did these videos with my son's pregnancy, Brody. If you guys want to creep back on my previous bump dates, I have a playlist. I will try to link it down below. This is baby number 3. If you are new to my channel, we have a daughter, Blair, who passed away 4 years ago, and then we have Brody, who just turned 2 this month, and this is our 3rd baby. I'm currently, as you guys are watching this video, 12 weeks pregnant. We did have genetic testing done with this pregnancy, and so far as we know, this baby is healthy and low risk for any chromosomal abnormalities, which is amazing. I'm gonna link down below this baby's gender reveal and name reveal because I did document both of those things, and I'm gonna create a playlist for this baby. If you guys would like to see those videos and you haven't, make sure you check them out, but I will kind of spoil it. So pause this video if you don't want to know what we're having yet and you want to watch those videos. But we are having a girl and her name is Darcy, and we are so excited to meet her. So I am either 11 weeks and 4 days or I am 12 weeks and 2 days. Either way, I am basically 12 weeks. My due date, they won't change. They want to base it off of my spotting. So technically my due date is December 2nd, 2019, but Darcy is measuring for a December 5th due date. I do have an ultrasound next week, so I think that we'll be able to get a better idea of how far along exactly I am. I have on my notes on my phone my symptoms. So what this video is going to be is a recap of my first trimester. So some apps will say that you start your second trimester at 13 weeks, others will say 14 weeks, and then I feel like a lot of people still think that like after you're done being 12 weeks pregnant, you're in your second trimester. So I don't consider it the second trimester until 14 weeks. I'm going to call this video my first trimester recap because this is gonna be the only video that I do for my first trimester, and then I plan on doing more like bi-weekly bump dates. First, before I share symptoms, I'm just gonna give you guys stats on how big Darcy is this week. So for week 12, baby is about 2.9 inches long, so almost 3 inches long from crown to rump, and 0.81 ounces approximately. So this is the actual size if you were holding your baby in your hand. Pretty cool for 12 weeks. That app is called Pregnancy Plus. The only ones I really use are Pregnancy Plus and What to Expect. I don't really read the apps that much anymore because this is my 3rd baby, so it kind of gets redundant. Like, I remember most of this stuff. So I'm just gonna start out by saying that this pregnancy has been so different than Brody's pregnancy, like night and day. Symptoms have been different. I have had way more severe symptoms this pregnancy. I don't know if it's because I'm having a girl. With Blair, I didn't have a lot of symptoms at all with her, but she was an unhealthy pregnancy. She had a chromosomal abnormality, and I don't know if that affected my pregnancy symptoms, but I think it did because I had a lot of bleeding with her pregnancy and I had almost no symptoms. Brody's pregnancy, I felt great. I had absolutely no symptoms, no nausea, and it was just amazing. This time around, it hit me like a ton of bricks, starting at 5 weeks, which was weird because the apps say you don't get symptoms until 6 weeks, but I got a very early positive pregnancy test with this baby. I tested like 8 days before my period was due and it was positive. Starting at week 5, I had very bad nausea. I wasn't throwing up yet, but I remember I would be like in the fetal position crying in the shower because it was just so unbearable. I was like shaking. I felt like I was gonna get sick and throw up, but I never did and I never could. The other big symptom I had in the very beginning was migraines. Between the nausea and the migraines, those were just my 2 biggest pregnancy symptoms in the very beginning. But it wasn't until week 7 that I threw up for the first time, and it was because I drank coffee. Coffee has been a big trigger for me this pregnancy with nausea. I have not been able to drink it. With Brody and Blair's pregnancy, I stopped drinking caffeine cold turkey when I found out I was pregnant, and I didn't drink it until after 12 weeks with both babies. I did decaf or none at all. I was able to stomach decaf, it was fine. I haven't been able to drink coffee, and I really wanted to do the no caffeine thing that I was doing with my previous pregnancies this time around, but I'm sure some of you guys can relate. When you have a toddler at home, it is so hard to not have caffeine in the mornings. I know that's probably just an excuse, but I have a 2-year-old at home. I still work full time. I do YouTube on the side. I do a lot, and I am just a very tired woman. Unfortunately, I had to give up coffee. So what I have been doing is just having black tea. I read that that was safe in pregnancy. So I've substituted coffee for tea. I just do hot tea in the mornings. I put a little bit of vanilla almond milk in it, and I do like 1 teaspoon of the Greenwise organic cane sugar from Publix, and I love it. I look forward to it every morning. It has less caffeine than a cup of coffee. I think it has like 55 milligrams. Also in week 7, I wrote down that I started to get constipated, so TMI, but horrible, and my boobs started hurting really bad. With Brodys pregnancy, my boobs did not hurt at all. I felt great overall, like I said, and this time they have been so sore. That brings me to week 8. I found Darcy's heartbeat at 8 weeks exactly on my Doppler. Now, I know I'm probably getting at people that are like, that's impossible. When you are on your like 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th pregnancy, things just happen a lot sooner. Your uterus has stretched multiple times. It gets a little bit bigger. I'm going to insert a video of me finding her heartbeat right here so I can prove it. This was at exactly 8 weeks. But it was very faint. The Doppler couldn't read the numbers. It didn't say like how fast her heart rate was. Now, I don't use the Doppler every day. I was probably using it like every 3 to 4 days just for peace of mind, especially when you've had miscarriages in the past. And I don't think there's anything wrong with using one. I limit myself to using it like no more than 10 minutes at a time, but I don't even need to use it for that long because I can find her heartbeat right away now. The one that I use is right here. It's the Sonaline B Fetal Doppler. This is the Doppler. You just turn it on right here, and then you put the gel on the wand. So this one is battery powered. I think you just put 2 AA batteries in it, and I'm not even kidding. I have had this Doppler for 4 years, and the batteries that are in this are the batteries that I put in it for the very first time when I used it for Blair's pregnancy. So that shows you how much I use this. I don't really use it that often. I'm gonna put a link down below of where you guys can purchase this. I think it was under $50. Definitely a great purchase. Definitely buy the ultrasound gel with it if you were going to invest in a Doppler. And this is something that you can use in every pregnancy, and clearly it's gonna last you a long time. Another thing that I had during week 8 was sciatic pain. It was really bad, and it's kind of come and gone since then. I had sciatic pain with Blair, but I didn't get it until about 20 weeks for the first time, and I worked on my feet with her pregnancy. And then with Brodys pregnancy, I had sciatic pain, and it came back a little bit sooner that time. I think I got it around 12 weeks. And then with this baby Darcy, I've had it starting at like 8 weeks. So I think it just comes earlier every time. Another thing that I've been getting a lot of just all of these weeks is round ligament pain, which if you guys don't know what that is, it's like, it feels like a stabbing sensation, and it's basically just like your ligaments stretching because your uterus is stretching. I would honestly say that round ligament pain is more than uncomfortable. It's freaking painful. It hurts so bad, but it's only, you know, a couple of seconds and then it goes away. And I mentioned it to my doctor, and she was like, oh yes, round ligament pain, it is a bitch. Week 9 was pretty uneventful. Week 10, still really sore boobs. I thought my sickness was gone, but then it came back this past week, so my body was just playing tricks on me. And then I had a ton of round ligament pain in week 10, which makes sense because this week, 11 weeks and almost 12, I have had such a bigger belly, which I will show you guys in a minute. I feel like I am so big this time around. I'm definitely carrying differently too. With Brodys pregnancy, I was very like petite when I started out. I didn't gain any weight in the first trimester, and it was just so bizarre. So this time, I started this pregnancy at 119 pounds, and I have gained 2 pounds so far. So I think I weigh like 121.5, and I feel wider. I know I'm not, but like my body just looks different, even though I'm at like the lowest weight I've ever been at pre-babies. I feel like I look bigger, and I don't know why that is. Also, I have been working out this pregnancy. I did not work out with any of my other 2 pregnancies, so this is different for me. I'm not doing anything crazy by any means. I literally am just doing cardio. I go to the gym honestly between 1 to 3 days a week. I mean, some weeks it's like so hard to get in the gym. I just do not, that's like the last thing I want to do, but I know it's good for me and for the baby, and I know I need to do it. That's pretty much everything that I'm doing differently in this pregnancy. I have not bought anything for Darcy yet. I did buy one thing. I bought her a bow. It's not here yet, so I'm gonna do a little baby haul for her. I'm gonna do like multiple hauls, but I'll probably do a small haul soon, just from like stuff that I'm accumulating, but I'm not gonna go overboard buying anything in the very beginning. I'm just so excited, you guys. I'm so excited to have another girl and to get to experience being a girl mom again, and to bring her home. I feel so thankful and so blessed, and I'm so excited. I'm gonna show you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna tighten my shirt. This is from the front for 12 weeks pregnant, and from the side, I'm not kidding you guys, look at this. It's so big. And then I did not get any stretch marks with Brodys pregnancy on my belly, so I hope that I can have the same happen this time around. I think I was honestly not even this big when I was like 15 weeks pregnant with Brody. Belly from the front. So whenever I am pregnant, my stomach does this. It looks like a little egg shape, and you can see my ribs, everything just kind of like sticks out. And my belly button is already almost completely out. It never did this with Brodys pregnancy, so everything is just very different. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up and turn on that bell notification so you guys are notified whenever I post a new video. Also, follow me on Instagram. If you have an Instagram, I'm gonna link my handle right here. I would love it if you followed me there, because I am super close to 10K, and I never thought I would ever hit 10K on Instagram. So if that could happen, I would be so happy. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. As always, I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video.